Good morning and welcome to the Forex Daily Update, brought to you by Pepperstone on Thursday the 19th of April 2018. I'm Darren Sinden and you can follow me throughout the day on Twitter by using @ds_Pepperstone. Right, let's take a look at overnight changes and price moves to be aware of. Again, a relatively quiet session on the world's global foreign exchanges, but I will just flag a couple of key points. First of all, strength again in the Australian dollar, up around 0.3% against its US rival, and that despite some mixed unemployment data there, which we'll have a look at momentarily. The Japanese yen, for its part, giving ground against the US dollar, losing around 0.2% shortly before we recorded the video. And I will just flag as well a somewhat resurgent Russian ruble, which over the last 7 days has regained around 2.12% of its recent moves against the US dollar, trading above a key level of 60, and that might be one to watch with rising oil prices as well. Dollar index for its part largely unmoved at 89.63. Right, what's on the calendar then? Events that may move the markets today. Well, just to bring to your attention that we have an ongoing meeting of European ministers, and the economic and financial ministers are meeting today as part of the wider Eurogroup meeting. We've also had unemployment data out of Australia overnight, and we'll look at that in a bit more detail momentarily. To come at 8:30 GMT, we'll have retail sales data for March out of the UK, the latest in a series of key economic data points that have come out this week, most of which have so far been bullish. At 12 o'clock, we have the first of the day's central bank speeches, and in this case it's the FOMC member Brainard who will set the ball rolling. At 12:30, that'll be followed by initial and continuing jobless claims, usual weekly numbers there, and that's accompanied by the key Philadelphia Fed manufacturing survey for April. 13:30 sees the Fed's Quales give us the second central bank speech of the day. And then at 4:30 GMT, we'll hear from the MPC, the Bank of England's member Cunliffe. And then at 22:45, if you're still in the market to finish off the central bank speeches, FOMC member Meister will be speaking. 23:30, the last of the day's data items, important inflation data, CPI measures out of Japan for March. Right then, breaking news and comment that's caught my eye overnight. First of all, Australian unemployment data for March is in line with an unemployment rate of 5.5%. However, job creation and participation rates missed and have potentially disappointed the market, though overall they seem to be focusing on the positive side, as we've seen with the Aussie dollar moves earlier in the video. Oil prices have traded higher in Asia as a bigger than anticipated fall in US supply data yesterday encouraged the bulls overnight. The Financial Times says that investors have increased their bets on multiple US rate rises to come in 2018, this despite growing concerns about global growth in the year ahead. And the Bank of Canada left its interest rate steady at 1.25% for another month at its meeting yesterday. Right, food for thought then, something to take away with you into the trading day and beyond. And why not think about this? Whilst many in the market are watching a downturn in economic data for signs of a persistent global slowdown, the IMF, who remain bullish on global growth, note that financial markets present their own threat to stability via stretched valuations and price surges that they see as being similar to those ahead of the global financial crisis. This chart here shows the IMF forecast for growth over the current and coming year, broken down by various economic areas. As you can see, they are still largely bullish. Right, please take a moment to read the risk warning. Trading CFDs and foreign exchange on margin can be a risky business. If you're in any doubt about those risks or the suitability of those products for you, then please do contact your Pepperstone account representative.